And I'm so happy for her to get the 28 flipping million.
Caitlin Clark just pulled off one of the biggest power plays in WNBA history, and her own team didn't see it coming. From earning just $76,000 a year to triggering a massive shakeup in how women athletes are paid, the Fever's rising star has stunned everyone with her bold move. This isn't just a contract. It's a revolution. One that has players, sponsors, executives, and even Angel Reese scrambling to respond.
Elected officials, corporate, private equity, everybody like, how do I get into the WNBA and how do I invest, and can I have an expansion team, or can I invest in a current?
In her rookie year, Caitlin Clark signed a 4-year deal worth just $338,000 total. That's less than what some NBA players make in 2 quarters. In year 1, just $76,535. And she generates millions. How did this happen? The WNBA, citing budget limitations, slashed salaries and doubled down on their team-first pay structure. But Caitlin wasn't buying it.
We look at player salaries, people wonder, why are NBA player salaries 100 times higher than WNBA salaries? Because the TV money was 100 times higher in the NBA than it was in the WNBA.
After Clark's historic season skyrocketed ratings, jersey sales, and attendance, the league tried playing broke. But then came a bombshell. Ice Cube offered Caitlin $5 million to play 3 months in his Big 3 league. Clark turned it down, but not before using it as leverage. Her team demanded upgrades. Her agent pushed for travel perks. And suddenly, the WNBA started listening.
Part of you and what you've done on the court. But what you've done on the court has far exceeded what you've done in our community and around this country and getting little girls excited about playing basketball. But no place has it been better and felt more than at the University of Iowa Children's Hospital. So here today, I just want to let you know, you are the AP National Player of the Year.
Clark's deal isn't just a salary. It's a statement. $338,500 over 4 years. Luxury travel and private lodging. Dedicated mental wellness coach. Elite trainers, nutritionists, and recovery staff. She's not just a rookie. She's the centerpiece of the franchise. Meanwhile, most WNBA rookies get basic per diems and shared hotel rooms.
Done with my first professional season, and so much has happened. And
since Caitlin signed on April 27, 2024, everything changed. Home game attendance rose 41%. Jersey sales, #1 in the league for 2 months. Fever merchandise up 57%. Ratings? Through the roof. The Fever's opening night pulled in 1.3 million viewers, the most watched regular season WNBA game ever. Even players around her like Nalissa Smith and Kelsey Mitchell are landing new endorsement deals just by sharing the floor with her.
NBA. So I was like, oh, what's she going to get paid? Because finally, you can get a real paycheck. And then I saw it and I was like, this can't be right, because this is what it is. In the first year, Caitlin Clark will earn $76,535.
Not everyone's cheering. Angel Reese, who's been vocal about fairness in the league, reportedly felt undervalued in comparison. While Clark's jersey tops charts, Reese publicly questioned, why is one rookie getting everything? It's the Bird versus Magic moment of this generation. One white, one black, both stars. And both battling for the crown not just on the court, but in the culture.
Caitlin Clark effect. We now have people wanting to watch golf because of her. We saw the kind of offer that Ice Cube made to Caitlin to play in the Big 3. That is $5 million to play 3.
The internet exploded. On one side, fans, players, NBA legends Kevin Garnett, Paul George all saying, "Protect Clark. She is the league." On the other, a growing chorus saying she's getting special treatment and it's creating a toxic divide in women's basketball.
3.4 million people watched the WNBA All-Star Game. That was a reported 300% increase, and that's via Women's Hoops Network from 2023. So the game is definitely picking up attention, and we know Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are a big part of that, but also the current stars who are...
Behind the scenes, the Indiana Fever are all in. 5 straight sellouts in May. Franchise first attendance boom. State-of-the-art facilities built around Caitlin. Like Steph Curry in Golden State, Clark is the system. The better she performs, the more everyone eats. From teammates to sponsors to league execs.
Released the all-star rosters on Tuesday. Both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese made the 12-women roster that will be taking on Team USA in Phoenix later this month. So the impact of both rookies cannot...
This isn't just about one superstar. Clark's deal is now a blueprint. Agents for other rookies and vets are reportedly demanding similar clauses. Mental health access, travel upgrades, pay increases. If she got it, why not us? The league's era of bare-bones budgets is officially over.
She'll be the biggest female star ever because she can pull up from the parking lot.
She is a killer. She is stone cold.
Caitlin, man, she's a phenomenon. She's the best female collegiate player ever.
Caitlin Clark is capable of
With Clark and Angel Reese both named to the 2025 All-Star roster, the WNBA has its most anticipated midseason showcase ever. But with pressure comes scrutiny. Commissioner Engelbert has promised structural salary reform, but fans and players aren't waiting around. The league is at a tipping point. One Caitlin Clark created.
There's a little that Bird Magic moment, if you recall, from 1979 when those two rookies came in from a big college rivalry, one white, one black. And so we have that moment with these two. But the one thing I know about sports, you need rivalry. That's what makes people watch. They want to watch games of consequence between rivals. They don't want everybody being nice to...
She's just a rookie, but she's already changed the way women's basketball works. Contracts, coverage, culture. Caitlin Clark didn't just sign a deal. She wrote a new future for the entire league. And this is just the beginning. When Caitlin Clark signed her rookie contract, fans assumed it was standard. What they didn't know, that same rookie was offered $5 million to play elsewhere. And what happened next sent shockwaves through the entire WNBA. A shocking clause, a deal the Fever never expected, and a league now caught in a storm of controversy, jealousy, and transformation. This isn't just about one superstar, it's about how Caitlin Clark is rewriting the rules of women's basketball forever. The WNBA has struggled for decades fighting for relevance, respect, and revenue. Rookie contracts like Caitlin's typically pay just $76,535 a year. Compare that to the NBA's average rookie making $10 million. The difference isn't just dollars, it's disrespect. But when Caitlin Clark arrived, everything changed. From her April 15th, 2024 draft to May's opening night, she brought 1.3 million TV viewers, a record. Her jersey sales became #1 in 2 weeks. Fever games started selling out. Sponsors began pouring in. But behind the applause, a negotiation that would blow up the old system. Clark's standard WNBA contract is worth $338,056 over 4 years, a laughable sum for the league's biggest draw. But here's where it gets explosive. Her team demanded add-ons, private flights, personalized recovery coaches, travel upgrades, wellness stipends. The Fever had no choice. She's their franchise, their ratings, their ticket sales. And then came Ice Cube, a public $5 million offer to play just 3 months in the Big Three League. The league panicked. The message was clear: if you won't pay her, someone else will. So they caved. What happens when the new girl gets everything? Veterans noticed. Some publicly praised her. Others, like Angel Reese, appeared to bristle. Reese said, "Let's keep the same energy for all of us." A line that drew thousands of likes, but even more controversy. Because this wasn't just a pay issue anymore. It became a cultural one. Just like Magic versus Bird in 1979, the Caitlin versus Angel narrative took off: one white, one black. The media didn't invent it. The imbalance did. Critics said it was hype until the numbers came in. Since Caitlin Clark joined the Fever, attendance is up 41%. TV viewership has grown 35%. Her jersey is the top-selling item in the entire league. Online, over 50 million TikTok views in a single month. A 10-word tweet from her trended #1 for 24 hours. Caitlin isn't just a player. She's a walking brand, and the league knows it. With power comes resentment. Online, fans accused the league of building the WNBA around just one player. Players whispered about double standards. Media headlines shouted about inequality. Caitlyn stayed quiet, but her silence only added to the noise. She's being loved, hated, debated, and defended all at once. Behind the drama, something real is changing. Thanks to Clark's deal, players across the league are now negotiating for more. Better travel, mental wellness coaching, increased housing stipends. Teams are learning that investing in athletes isn't luxury, it's strategy. Clark's contract is the blueprint, and other agents are watching. Some say she's the face of the league. Others call her a symptom of deeper inequality. Either way, everyone is watching. The WNBA is finally on the map, and Caitlyn Clark drew it. But if the league leans too hard on her, what happens when she's injured, or fed up, or done? In every era, there's one player who redefines what's possible. Jordan did it for the NBA. Serena did it for tennis. And now, Caitlyn Clark is doing it for women's basketball. Her contract wasn't just about money, it was about value. And she's showing the world, in real time, what that value truly looks like. What do you think? Should the WNBA keep centering around Caitlyn Clark? Or is it time to spread the spotlight? Drop your thoughts below. Use Caitlyn contract and WNBA future to join the conversation. Smash that like button, subscribe for more breaking investigations, and stay tuned for our exclusive deep dive into the Angel Reese versus Nike saga coming next.